Yo, what's up, chat? We're also loading up YouTube. Yo, what's up, Lucas? Hey, man, I am here. I'm getting all my chat windows set up. Give me a moment, and I will be here, my friend. You know what? I guess I can actually pop on camera. Oh, all right. All right, let's throw on the BRB thing. Yo, what's up, spammers? Monkey Man? Or is that spammers? Yo! Thank you for the like. I appreciate you, Monkey Man. I appreciate you, brother. Alright, we got a co-host here. Let's see. Hey! How's it going?
It's going good. How is it going?
Going good. How have you been?
I never been on live internet.
You haven't?
No. This is my first thing back.
Alright. Hey, Monkey, I do. What's your question, Monkey Man? I can give you some generic stuff, but I'd rather you ask a question, and then I could be more direct with you. But hey, that was like a month ago, wasn't it, that we talked for the first time? Something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you haven't really been on since?
Yeah.
Oh, we got one more. Let's see here. Boo, 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 boo. All right. All right, you back, Lucas? You back? All right, maybe we could do a little battle here. Olava. Let's see here. Let's see here. We sent invites. Let's go. Oh. It didn't work. All right. So, Monkey Man, how old are you? Let me start with that then. How old are you before we get into this? Hey, Olava. How have you been for the last month? What stopped you from streaming? Yeah.
What's it called?
This might be tough with 4 people. I'm doing well. All right, hold on a second. Are those your kids? Hey, what's up, Jacoby? All right, hold on a second. Oh, she left. All right, so Monkey, number one, if you're 15, I don't think you should date. It's really young, and you're probably not going to. Hey, my birthday was yesterday, Lucas. TikTok, my birthday was yesterday, if anybody cares. But yeah, my birthday was yesterday, Lucas. So had a great birthday, hung out with family. My friends wanted to hang out, so it was awesome, man. I appreciate you. But also we got our next video coming out soon. Would you like to see a preview of it? Do this here. Almost done. I can show you a preview for the next video. Yo, thanks, Monkey Man. So, I have a lot of advice I give you, Monkey. But number one, I wouldn't waste your time dating right now. You should be getting yourself as ripped as possible. Get yourself ripped, muscles and all that sort of stuff. And don't worry about dating. And then start figuring out what you like to do and how you're going to make, your money. What's a skill that you have that could lead to you making money? All right, let me see if Olava's still loud. Oh, here we go. What's up, Heather Ann?
What's up?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Your little thing there makes you look like Moana, or.
Yeah.
But hit me with some questions, Monkey Man. I know you got them. Heather, what part of the world you in?
Ohio.
Okay. I'm in Arizona.
Oh, I heard it was pretty in Arizona.
It's pretty, but it's also hot. It's also hot. All right, but Lucas, have you been following BNGO?
What do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
I said it's hot in Arizona, Olaba.
Fuck this shit. What are you saying? What are you saying? Yo, what's up?
Hello. Are you Olaba's friend? His kids?
Can we talk? Kulaba. What's your name?
All right, my bad, Heather. All right, so how's everything going, Heather?
What's your name? What's your name?
Hey, what's up, Zikai? If I'm pronouncing that correctly. A-Man, welcome.
Yeah, everything's good.
Ollie, welcome. Everything's good, huh? What about Heather? What you got going on today, Heather?
Hey, welcome to the live. Oh my. Oh, hi.
I'm also streaming on Twitch, Kick, X, YouTube.
What do you say?
I'm live streaming on other platforms as well. So TikTok is like this. Oh, here we go. Let's battle. Pew! Heather's gonna smoke us, bro. I can already tell.
No, I don't have nobody in.
All right, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, let me pop this out. All right, so it doesn't look like Olava wants to. Oh, all right. Now me and you can battle, Heather. Now we can have a normal conversation. Let's go.
Okay.
Boom. I already know you're totally gonna get me.
I don't have anybody in my live.
Hey, I'm looking at your thing here. 39 and a mom of 5.
Yep.
Hey, this is just a curiosity question. I'm a father of 3, and we have our 4th. Will be here in July.
Oh.
Did
My first grandkid is going to be born in a couple months, in July.
Hey, congrats! That's so exciting.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, did you? This is a totally weird question. I apologize, but did you birth all 5?
Yes.
Yo, savage. My wife will assume, with the 4th one's here, that'll be 4. She keeps talking about wanting to go for 5, but I'm 4. I just turned 41 yesterday, so I don't know.
I'll be 40 in September.
Man, and you're already done. So when did you start having kids?
I was 18 when I had my first kid. No, 19 when I first had my kid.
Okay. What's up, Jordan? Welcome. Yo, Monkey Man, thank you so much. I really appreciate the rose, man. Hey, Jordan, what is that on your profile? Anyway, so how do they lay out boys and girls? How many boys you got? How many girls you got?
I got 3 girls and 2 boys.
3 girls, 2 boys. I like that. We have 2 boys and a girl, and our 3rd boy will be here in July.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Let's see here.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I'm getting everything else loaded up here. So how long have you been streaming on TikTok?
Since last month.
You know what? That's about when I did it. Most of the people I talk to have only been doing it for a few weeks to a month. But then there are some people who are like, oh, I've been doing this for years. I'm like, I didn't even know this was a thing for years.
I didn't either.
Like, did you just start getting the alerts in your inbox? It was like, hey, go live. And you're like, oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same.
I joined an agency, but they're not helping me or doing nothing for me.
Who did you join?
Battle something.
Okay, so they've been asking me and stuff too, and I got one lady who's messaged me now, and the thing that trips me out is when you read the reviews, they use small people like us to boost their big people, because they'll put you in a battle against a big person and let them beat you. They don't really care about you. And now that's not all of them, but I just don't know. Is it worth it? it doesn't seem
Not
worth it.
really. Thank you for the taps.
Tappa, tappa, tappa.
I need a rose or something.
I got a rose. My boy Monkey Man gave me a rose here.
Thank you for the rose.
Do you think I should get a job at 15? Monkey, I got my first job at 15. I was a bus boy.
Ryan always comes through for me.
There we go. There we go. Uh-oh, she takes the lead. Heather takes the lead. I knew it. I knew it, Heather. You were slow playing me.
They just came in.
Oh, you got me. You got me. But hey, Monkey, you should get a job immediately. Monkey Man, I'm a financial advisor by trade. I just come on here to help people with their finances. But if you can get a job at 15, do it. And save as much money as you can as fast as you can. While you're a young man.
I'm gonna follow you.
Hey, I appreciate that. But
Yep.
I generally just come on here and see if anybody needs help. So if you had questions or anything you wanted to go over,
What?
if you had any questions that you've always wanted to ask, like my name's Luke Halter. I'm legit. You can actually look me up. I'm a certified financial planner professional. I worked at a company called Vanguard. So if you want help, I'm here. I do it for free. I'm not. This is gonna sound cheesy, but I'm just trying to change the world.
Yeah, I've been trying to get financially help.
Now I'm here.
Yeah.
All right. Would you be okay if we went over the 5 steps to financial success?
Yes.
All right. The first one is boring, but is the most important step. And almost every person in your life doesn't do this. It's a budget. And I mean a detailed budget down to the penny. And budgets take generally between 3 months and a year to complete because you have to go through a full year to understand, like, oops, I totally forgot about this bill that hits every September. So then you get it out and you realize how much you actually are spending every month. Do you have extra money every month or do you owe money every month? So that's step number 1, budget. Number 2 is building up an emergency fund. So I knew it. Heather beat me. She smoked me. She beat me by 100%.
Thank you, Lion. Thank you so much for your support.
Smoked me, Heather. But then you want to have an emergency fund. So either, I like 12 months of basic living expenses, but to each person it's different. But then from there is where the fun begins. Because then you can start setting goals for your money. And then we begin investing and saving. And then as your life changes, you navigate it. So that's it. It's a word. Begin. Budget, emergency fund, goals, investing and saving, and navigate. So those are the 5 steps. And each step, you can get some help and go through it. But that's my way of trying to help people remember. To reach financial success, you have to begin.
Thank you for the taps. Yeah.
All right, let me open this real quick. Pop out chat.
Hey, welcome in.
There we go. All right. Lucas, I don't know if you're still here, brother. Are you still here? I wanted to talk to you about BNGO. And I wanted to know what you've done with it.
Goldenrod, welcome in.
Hey, Monkey, if you don't mind me asking, how'd you find the channel? Monkey Man. Have you been in Ohio your whole life?
Basically, yep.
Do you live near Dave Chappelle?
I don't know where he lives.
Me neither. I just know he lives in Ohio.
Oh. I'm from Sydney, Ohio. My friend Bruce Goings actually lives in Arizona, but I don't know what part anymore. I forget.
Okay. How long has he lived here?
He's lived there for about 10 years now.
Wow. Do you know him in real life or just online?
Yes.
Or? Yeah, okay.
I know him in real life.
So what's your goal for TikTok? Like, what do you hope? 5 years from now, what are you hoping?
That my platform, like I don't know, I want to make money off of it, and because I'm on Social Security, because I'm disabled, and this is like the only job I can get without Social Security trying to take my money. So I'm hoping to make this my part-time, my job, where they don't take it out in taxes.
Okay. Interesting. Have you worked with a tax advisor?
No.
So you're worried that they're going to take money from, you said, your Social Security?
Yes.
Yo, what's up, Andy? So there's a certain amount that's not taxable. It's been a while since I looked that up. And then a certain amount that could be taxable, but yeah, we'd have to look that up. But so now you're hoping to make money off of TikTok to offset what they might take out from your Social Security.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I understood that. All right. So do you have like a niche? Is there certain things you like to talk about? Do you post clips? Like, what do you get into on here?
I just talk to people and do battles and...
Okay. So your channel doesn't have like clips or whatever?
There's some that's posted on my story.
Okay. So I'm not big. I don't want to even promise you anything. Over the last month, I've had more growth than I did previously. But what everyone says is if you post every day around the same time, and then you go live like 30 minutes to an hour later, that's how you start to do it. Yo, what's up, Tyler? And you can do it goofy. You don't have to do anything like, maybe it's just like, what Heather's going to do today. So every day you just grab your tablet or your phone, you record a little 30-second. Today's agenda is XYZ, right? And then people come because they get used to it. Every day Heather posts what she's going to do today. And then she goes live. So they come and look at your clip. Then they come and watch your live, and it helps grow. Yo, Scooper, I appreciate you.
He come in there and liked your live, didn't he?
He did, man. Scooper. Hey, thank God for life. I agree with you. Man. I'm blessed and highly favored, no doubt about it.
He's my TikTok son.
Hey, all right. So you know each other through TikTok?
Huh?
You know each other through TikTok?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, I think I have all my chat windows up now. Let's see here. Let's see. Yo, wait, there's a couple of scoopers. How was that?
Yeah, he got 2 accounts.
My man. I dig that. Hey, does Scooper stream?
Scooper, do you do lives? I don't remember. I think I met him on a live.
Okay. Hey, Heather, I just want to say, if you ever have questions, like now that you know me, I'm on live for probably 2 to 3 hours a day. I also do it on other sites as well, but I literally quit my job to help people. So now that you know me and you know a financial advisor is available to you, again, I'm free. I have no classes. I have no products to sell you. Nothing. I'm not trying to swindle anybody. But if you have questions, reach back out to me. But this is all I'm trying to do. I just want to change the world and help as many people as possible.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was great talking with you, Heather.
Great talking with you.
All right, bye. Let's go see my boy Joel here. Let's see, Joel Toki. Joel Toki, let's go.
We should just leave it the way it was, honestly.
All the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain and the shine. I gotta turn on my headphones to be able to hear Joel. Yo, let's see here. I'm gonna invite. Yo, what's up, Scooper? Welcome to the channel, man. All right, I invited Durba La McCain. I don't know who that is. Monkey Man, he is back. How much money should I try to save up? So it all depends on what the goal is for, Monkey. To be straight with you, you're never going to stop saving money until it's time for you to start spending it. So it all depends on what your goal is, right? So you might have a short-term goal that you want to save up $2,000 to buy a new computer, or $600, $800 to buy a new PlayStation, right? So now you're going to save up however much per week or per month to get you that amount by that date, and then you spend it. So it all depends, right? But when it comes to retirement, you're going to be saving for the next 50 years for retirement. Does that make sense, Monkey? Because I'm getting my grandpa's car. Mr. Usman? All right, let's co-host. Because I'm getting my grandpa's car and some of my college is already paid for. Hey, man, I really dig that. It's a good heads up. Gina, Mr. Usman, hello?
Hello.
Are we dancing?
No, that's aerobic.
That's what?
Aerobic.
Aerobics?
Aerobic.
Aerobics.
Africa. Yeah.
Rabbits ni rabbits.
Let's go. We get some aerobics going.
Welcome a sheep.
All right, so Monkey Man. So you're getting your grandpa's car. Hey, should we battle since we're here? Let's do this. I'm going to send you an invite to battle. Let's battle. Solo match because you're using old. All right, so Monkey. Mr. Usman disconnected. All right. I'm going to solo you here. Gina, let's go. Where are you at in the world, Gina?
Huh?
Where are you?
Maryland.
Maryland? How'd you end up in Maryland?
What?
You're in Maryland?
Yeah.
¿Por qué? All right, Monkey Man. So, but does that make sense when it comes to saving up money? You want to save it for a particular reason. You want to save it for a particular goal.
For me.
So I have friends that are investing and stuff. All right, so that's okay. Here, I need to pull up my own channel, man. Hold on one second. There is. I feel like I'm missing some of these chats. We go live. There we go. All right, so if you have friends that are investing, hey, what's up, Emily? Wait, is that Kiwi? Oh, I think she's already gone. All right, so if you want to invest, you can do that. You just want to know what you're investing for. And it has to be in a proper time frame, right? So, man, I don't want to hit you with too much, but you could definitely start investing at a young age, and I definitely would. Like if you get a job at 15 and your parents will help you, you could start investing in a Roth right now, a minor Roth IRA right now as you start working. And when you don't have taxes and you can get money into a Roth, whoo, yeah, see, a bank account's not going to get you much. Bank account's going to get you minimal interest. If you can, you want to get that invested in like the real market. And the real market, baby.
I started follow you.
Hey, okay. I'm a financial advisor, Gina, but I'm free.
Okay.
So if you ever need help with finances or you have questions, that's what I do.
About that.
You're good with...
Test later in private, and I can so later. I'm done with this.
Okay.
I have class later. I have
Oh.
class later.
Do you teach?
At 6, I take online class.
All right, all right. I dig that.
Language.
Espanol?
No, English.
Oh.
I want to learn about Chinese.
Yeah, like Mandarin?
I want to learn, you know how they talk. Chinese people.
Hey, Mandarin would be a great language to learn.
You know, it's a lot of business in United States from
China. Yeah, I mean, China's a world superpower. It would be definitely worthwhile to learn Mandarin.
Yeah, we're gonna get a big business
Yeah. What type?
later.
Okay. For the aerobics? Hey, what's up, A?
Night.
Eli?
At 6:30, I take class 4 hours. I'm done at 10.
A 4-hour class? Yikes, that seems hardcore. I can't do aerobics for 4 hours. I would croak.
In the living, it's good.
I dig it. I dig it.
It's better. I feel.
Yeah? Hey, do you like it there in Maryland?
Yes.
All right. Why Maryland and not somewhere else? No? Like, have you been to Arizona?
I try to find a house.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Good value. You could probably get a good value there.
I know everything is expensive about rent. I know.
Where did Joel go?
And how is there?
It's hot. It's hot in Arizona.
Wow. It's raining here. It's raining here.
Ooh, I like that.
When it's raining?
Yeah, because it doesn't rain in Arizona much.
What?
Yeah, like 60 days a year. But, hey, it was good chatting with you.
Like Florida?
I've been to Florida, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll do another one, sure. Why not? Let's go, Gina. Let's go.
There you go.
We battle again.
That's good for, look for here for the knee.
For the knee?
Mm-hmm.
What about the knee?
You know about when you walk, standing when you work, like 6 hours like that?
Yeah.
That's danger here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Willow? Welcome.
I love this. I love when it's
Zombie
like silent.
Queen.
Silent. I love the silent.
Miss Trawali, hello. Wait, so say it again?
Silent. When it's silent.
What's up, Jessica?
What?
Sorry, I was saying hi to somebody coming in.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm doing good, Jessica. Hey, I'm a free financial advisor. I'm just here to help people out. So if you had questions, I would love to answer them.
I'll share later.
Hey, I appreciate you liking the live. But I'm a certified financial planner professional. I worked at Vanguard for over 13 years, and I quit my job to give free advice to anybody who needs it. I also stream on YouTube and Twitch and all that other stuff too. So I have an alternate experience on my computer over here. Oh, she left. She left. I got the victory. Jehovah Nissi, fight your battles. So is there anything you've always had questions on, Jessica? I would love to help you. I would love to help you if I can. All right, Remy. Let's see what this is. Invite expired. Okay, I tried. Somebody invited me, and then it expired. I could let that one slide. Oh, that one did slide. Boom. Hello, Jefe. Me Hire? Am I pronouncing that right? Yeah? All right. Where are you at, Jefe?
Philly, where you at?
Hey, I'm in Arizona. My family's from Philly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my hold on, it's that weird area. I guess I'm sorry. They're technically New Jersey, but they are fans of Philly sports. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They're one of those. They're those people.
Got you.
I never understood it because I grew up in Arizona, so I'm an Arizona sports guy. Like I don't understand it, but I never understood because my grandfather and my aunt lived in Jersey. My grandma lives in Philly now, but I'm sorry, my aunt lives in Philly now. But my grandfather and my aunt, they were Philly fans, like Eagles, all that stuff. But yeah, I just never understood how they became fans of another state. But it's because it's all close right there.
Yeah, depending on what part of Jersey they're in. So they gotta be closer to Philly than New York then.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah. They were near the bridge?
Oh yeah, they're right there.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. Hey, I like that stuff in the background. What, oh, say that again, Jefe?
Oh, I don't know. She came in and didn't, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, she hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
Me irrite. I don't know. Guru. All right, Jefe, what is in the background? I see you got some fine beverages there. What's your favorite one?
My favorite one, me personally, I like 1942. A lot of people like Classy Azul 1942. The less expensive version of that I like is the Don Julio 70. The one that's in the black top back there.
Okay, so my birthday was yesterday.
I love tequila.
Okay, I'm a tequila guy now too. But it's because my wife is Mexican. So with her family,
Okay, now I love Mexico. Do you go to Mexico?
I have been, but we have not been as a married couple or anything.
Okay.
But Don Julio is if we're trying to have a nice night, we do the Don Julio, the one that looks like a bat. Like it looks like a little Louisville Slugger. You know what I'm talking about?
This one.
Where is it at?
It's not a brown bottle. It's
Yeah, but it's tall. You know what I mean? It comes in like a big tall thing. Oh, down there?
This one, the one right behind me.
Yes. Okay, yes.
Guys, look, these are all Don Julio. That's Don Julio, and these are too.
I think the one down to my right, that might be your left.
So, cause that's more like a bag. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, it's not a clear bottle. I've never had that stuff in your hand. I've never had a clear bottle.
Are you sure it's Don Julio then?
Yes. I think it's that one down to your right. Or underneath those 3 white things.
But the bigger one.
Yes, that one.
The small one.
Yes,
okay,
that.
We got all the sizes.
Okay.
From the mini to the larger one.
What is that you're holding right there?
42. This
Yes.
is the one I said is my favorite.
Oh, hey, no way.
Yeah.
All right, we got the same. Dude, it's so smooth. Now, to be fair, I don't really like alcohol. I don't like how it tastes. I like how it makes me feel, but I don't like how it tastes.
Have you had this one before?
No.
In the blue bottle. So that one actually costs a little bit more. Although that's already expensive, that one costs a little bit more. But some people like, this is called Clase Azul. Some people like that better.
Really?
For me, I would say I like them kind of equally, but I do prefer 1942 more. And this is the baby of it. They just came out with this size.
I'll take that. And then, I'm sorry, what was it called one more time?
Clase Azul.
Clase Azul.
Clase Azul.
Oh, Clase Azul. Okay, all right.
But this is represent. So this comes in different ones though. Like they got a clear bottle of it, they got a black bottle of it, they got a pink bottle of it, they got a blue bottle of it. But each bottle costs a different price. The black one I think is like $1,000.
Woo!
They all are different prices.
Man. But yeah, the first time I had Don Julio, I was shocked because it didn't burn going down. Hey, Hefe, if it matters to you, I'm a free financial advisor. I just come on here to see if anybody needs help with finances or they have questions or anything.
Okay.
But I didn't want to like do the whole time we were, battling and all that. But was there any questions you had or always wanted to ask about personal finance or anything?
Not necessarily me, but I can ask a question for my cousin. So do you dabble in credit?
Yeah.
As well? Okay, so my cousin is actually trying to buy a house, right? So, so her credit is in the low 600s. She's trying to purchase the money. She already has like her down payment whenever she's ready to put that aside or whatever. But the lender is, basically letting her know that she needs at least, I think, a 640 or 630 or something like that. She's trying to figure out how does she boost her credit, whereas though she's already paid all her credit cards and that was the only thing on her credit. Now, I will just tell you what I told her to do, because this was a conversation we had today. I told her to contact like Experian or one of the bureaus and just ask them like, can you possibly go over my credit report? Is there something that I'm not seeing that's hindering me from me moving up? That way, she can get the score she needs to, proceed. But
Yeah.
what would your advice be?
I mean, calling the credit bureaus is a great way because they're going to actually be able to tell her why her credit score is where it is. But you said she's already paid off. She doesn't have any credit or any debt right now?
Correct.
Okay.
But she said it's been months since it's moved up, her score.
Is she putting
It's
things...
drastically, but it's been months since it's, gotten to where she actually needs it to be.
Yeah. Is she putting things on the credit card and then paying it off every month?
Yes.
Okay, because that's another way. Because a lot of the time, though, the score is based on 2 things. Either your debt to income is really high, meaning you have a lot of debt and not much income, so it looks like you can't pay it off, so your score gets tanked. Or you have a bunch of delinquent payments. So, I guess there's a third one. You have one bad thing. You sent something to collections, and now it's toast. So, the good thing is, if it's the one thing, the credit bureau themselves may be able to help her, or there are some of these credit repair companies that can. Though I can't vouch for any. I've never used one. Otherwise, the best way is just put stuff on the credit card and then pay it off at the end of the month.
Okay.
and build it up over time. But otherwise, you gave her a pretty good piece of advice.
I thought so, but I'm not in your field. Oh, real quick. First of all, wait, where's your name go? Why don't you see your name when you see her name?
I don't even see my own name.
Yeah.
I'm free advice guy.
Okay, I see it. Oh, you never gave your actual name.
Oh, I'm Luke.
So this is a Don Julio cut. So were you aware a couple months ago, it was a couple months ago, there was a one day only, Don Julio and Popeyes had a merger.
What?
And they were selling Don Julio wings at Popeyes.
No way.
A Don Julio chicken sandwich. And you had to be 21 and older to purchase the meal, and it came with this cup.
Man. Hey, Rouge, thank you. I had no idea, man. So that's legit? That's real?
Yeah. So I got 2 meals because I wanted 2 cups.
Hello there, Alexis. Hello. Man, I had no idea. My wife, it's funny, my wife just popped into one of my other chats. I stream on Twitch, YouTube, X, and Kick. Yeah, I'm everywhere. So I'm actually streaming this as well. But anyway, my wife would have loved that. Don Julio and Popeyes. I wish we would have heard that. I would have went in line.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even, now that I think about it, it wasn't in your state.
Oh.
It was only in, now that I think about it, because it was around the time of the Super Bowl.
Man.
Remember the Super Bowl was in Louisiana. So it was in Louisiana, it was in Philly, it was in New York, it was in Miami, and Kansas City.
Man.
And it was one day only. It stayed longer in Louisiana. I think they had like a week's worth of it. But all the other cities was a one day only type of thing. Popeyes opened at 10 o'clock. They were sold out. The one in Philly was sold out by 12.
Man. I bet you could sell them, resell them.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. I told you I got 2.
Yeah.
Eventually, if times get hard, I put it on eBay.
There we go. Hey, what's up, Kate? Ruse, I think I said thank you. But thank you. Jessica, I don't know if you're here. Thank you for liking. I appreciate it. Hey, so how long have you been streaming on TikTok?
A month.
I'm about the same.
I'm new.
Yeah.
So, but as soon as I started doing the battles, I was like, oh, I gotta do this. This is really fun.
Yeah.
So,
It's a totally different
I've done
experience.
Solo ones, all this or whatever. But yeah, I'm trying to build like a following. I travel a lot, so I'm trying to show off the traveling and show off. Well, I do make a lot of drinks, so.
Do you post content with that?
Say again.
Do you post content with that?
Yeah. So all that's already on my page, but
Okay.
I'm trying to build it more. I used to only post on Instagram, so my Instagram following is larger than my TikTok.
All right.
Then everybody kept saying, "Go on TikTok. You want to make money. You're going to do this. You're going to do that." So I said, "Okay, let me go on over there and see what's going on."
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Carrie?
I've been seeing what's going on over here, and then I started seeing the battles and stuff, and they were, seem intriguing, seem fun. You meet different people. Some people you have conversations like me and you.
And sometimes they're in Pakistan and you can't talk to them at all.
At all. Not a word.
Yeah.
Not a word. They're just staring. So,
Yeah, it gets that way. Hey, well, Hebe, it was good talking with you. I'm going to keep popping around. I'm literally just trying to get what I'm doing out there.
Definitely.
But if you ever need anything, man, I'm here for you, all right?
I appreciate it for your free advice, guy.
Yeah, hey, and if you ever want to sell one of those bottles, you let me know.
I got you.
I appreciate it, brother.
Much success to you.
Thanks, Hefe. You too, man.
Have a great one.
You too. Later, man. It's a good dude. Like when you run into somebody who's a good time. All right, let's see here. Monkey, welcome back, brother. Welcome back. All right, let's do another battle, yeah? Whoops. All right, I don't know what's going on. All right, I'm gonna invite somebody. Let's see. Whoops. Jordan, what's going on? Yo, what's up, Britt Mar? You want to battle? Nope. All right. Hello, am so cute. Yo, are you a kid? Okay. Just gonna disconnect that. As weird as it is, can't be talking to kids on here. Look at these markets going crazy. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Yo, the wheel man design. Hello, Aiden. Good to speak with you, brother. What, I see there, you're from El Salvador? Like a man, 30 years old. ¿Cuántos años en TikTok? Yo, what's up, Keenan? How's it going, brother? Keenan Manning. Close this. Close this. Keenan, life is good, brother. I think you came in last night, but celebrated my birthday and everything. I'm a pretty goofy guy, Keenan. You catch me in the right mood, you might hear me singing quite a bit. Hey, you're on the portrait one today, aren't you? This is different, right, Keenan? Hey, Worthy, how you been? Hey, thanks for the likes. But it's a totally different experience, right? I'm much bigger in the portrait than in the landscape. Much bigger. I feel like it's much clearer, too. Thanks, Keenan. It's a good one, man. Got to hang out with friends yesterday. Saw family the day before that. It was a good one, man. Hey, so Wheel, how long have you been on TikTok? All right. Thank you, Keenan. I hope to live to 100. I don't know if that's realistic, but that is the goal. I would love to live to 100. No? You don't think so, Wheel? But that's my goal, Keenan. I really like to live to 100 and see how it goes, man. Man, but Lucas came in from last week and the weeks before, and then he dipped on me. I really wanted to ask him about BNGO. All right, but let's take a look at these other stocks here. European markets are doing good. Check out the Asian markets. I hope so, Keenan. We gotta stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? We have to stay healthy, brother. All right, Asian markets. Let's check out cryptocurrencies. Whoo! Hey, Keenan. I don't know if you like crypto at all, but if crypto, I love talking about crypto, but I got some friends who are like more experts in it. Alpha Exchange. How you doing, Wheel? You got a good smile, man. What are those beeps? All right, let's take a look here. I'm not trying to sell you them either, Keenan. They don't have products to sell either. I hope that didn't come across. My biggest fear is I don't want people to think I'm coming across as selling or whatever. Wait, did I lose all my stuff over here? Oh man, look at Tesla. Man, if you bought it at $241, you literally got a 50% return already. That's crazy. Hey, I appreciate the follow. BNGO. Whoops. BNGO. Oof. Wanted to talk with Lucas about it. Good to hang out with you there, Wheel Design. See you later, brother. Same Flame, let's go. Yo, what's up, Same Flame? You want to battle? Alright, what part of the world you in?
Jamaica, bro.
Hey, that's where I honeymooned. I went to Negril.
Huh?
I honeymooned in Negril.
You're in the grill?
I honeymooned there with my wife.
Oh, you're in Jamaica at this moment. And a honeymoon with your wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hope you enjoy your honeymoon with your wife, bro.
Yo, what's up, Brentley? Welcome.
Come, guys, in the forward of the screen, guys. Kelly, baby, what's up? Yeah.
Hey, Keenan, have you ever seen the TikTok before?
Over here.
Yo, Brentley, thank you. Hey, is that your baby girl?
Hi.
I have 3 kids.
You have 3 kids.
4th one will be here in July.
3 kids, you say have 3. 3 kids. 3.
Or
I'm not sure yet. It's a 5. Take off 2. So, 3. Thank you, Kelly, baby. Appreciate it. Rose, big up yourself. Hmm? Me like it? Yeah, me like it here. You like mine more? Now pull it up, right? Like it.
how long have you been doing TikTok?
Leave it here alone and start pull it up. Yeah, me like it. Me like it. Thanks to the door now. They get door up here. Yes, thank you.
Man,
Thank you,
BNG.
unruly. Thank you, unruly.
Look at this fall off for BNG, man. BNGO.
Come, guys. Forward up. Huh? Listen. Natalia cook. Natalia cook. I'm not cook. No hungry. No hungry. No hungry. Leave me. Let me say to you. Leave me alone. Yeah, man. You are mad. Thank you, unruly. Eh? Papa off your nose, you know. Hey, no, nose. Your nose, waiting. Oh, money fun. So we buy about it. And I get it in a big get that. So you have to go send it back home. So she said I send you something up on TikTok. Come look. Come look. Come look now. Come look now. Right from home. You're not come look. Alright. I run you. You're not work with me. You're not in a KFC. Bailey, thank you. She has sent you a kiss. Look. She has sent you one kiss. Look. That's all sweet. Really, thank you for the topic. It smells good, though. Maybe it. So. Unruly tongues, you know.
Congrats, brother. Congrats. I wish you luck. I wish you luck.
Dumpling.
All right, let's see here. Let it sit for a second there. So where are you at in your day, Keenan? What's up, Ego? Hey, what's up, Keenan?
What's up?
How are you, Ego?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. You want to battle?
How you doing? Can you see me?
I cannot. I think I see like your silhouette.
Yes, I wanna battle you. Wait a moment. I'm coming. I'm coming for you to see me, you know?
All right, all right.
Can you see me?
All right, I can see a little better now. Where are you at in the world?
I'm from Nigeria.
Hey, all right. I got a buddy who moved to America like 15 years ago from Nigeria. I forgot where he was from exactly there, though.
You're in America now?
Yeah. Have you done much
Are you
traveling?
in America right now?
Yeah, I'm in America.
I have followed you. Follow me back, please.
Okay. Let's see here.
I'm alive. You're alive in TikTok. What am I saying, maybe?
Do you want to battle? Other creators are being invited. Oh, okay. Are you inviting people to join us?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Keenan. If you're there, Keenan, I'd love to ask you some generic questions, if you wouldn't mind. But let me know first. Hey, what's up, Hassan?
Welcome so much. How are you?
Hello, Islam Rocky. All right, let's do it. What's up, Islam?
Hello.
Hey, look, you're bald with a beard.
Yes, it's the same. Hello, you're a rocker too, I think. Huh?
There we go. We got headphones on. Everything,
Got you,
bro.
rock. Got you, rock.
Big gift send me.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. What part of the world you in?
From Egypt.
Big gift send me.
Egypt. Okay, you're my first person from Egypt.
Yes.
Hey,
That's good.
yeah. Hey, Ego, you want to battle, Ego? Ego.
Yes.
I don't think Ego recognizes it.
Free advert, follow me.
Well, all right. How long you been doing TikTok, Islam?
For about 12 months.
Hey, okay. I've only been doing it about a month. What?
You do it for what?
I've been doing live for about a month.
Oh, just like me.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's a different experience, huh?
Yes, I'm singing too.
Yeah.
I love it so much. I love apps.
This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, beautiful people up here.
Do you?
There's a lot of bad.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Islam.
There's a lot of bad people, but there's beautiful people up here too.
Oh yeah.
They make me keep still here. You know.
Yeah. Mostly good people. Mostly good people.
Yes.
What? Oh man, hold on. Oh, do you post content as well? Like, do you post clips and stuff on your channel?
Not yet. Yes, I put videos of duets. I have made it before, but I don't make it new every day. No, it's not like this. I'm just opening live and saying, but I want to make a posts. I want to do this.
Yeah, I've heard if you do it,
I don't have a time, you know. I don't have a time. We just came from work about 7 p.m. and then having couple of hours on TikTok and then go sleep to go 5 a.m. in the work, you know.
Yeah. What?
Like a circle.
Yeah. What I've heard is if you post every day and then go live like 30 minutes later, that's like the best way because your clip pops up and then they can see that you're live. So from your clip.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the hope, I guess,
I
right?
want to make a special one, you know. I can make any post, but I don't like this. I have to make a special, so kind of prepare good to this post.
Yeah.
You know, I have it like thinking that's so bad, delete it, you know. It's like a demons in my mind. Tell me that's not good every time, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that, man. It's taking me a while. So I'm in America. I'm a free financial advisor. So I post content like all day, every day. So you can find, like, if you go to my channel, you'll see clips of me talking with people in real life, as well as talking with people online. Hey, there we go. We got a battle going. Let's go. So, but it's nerve-wracking putting yourself out there at first, doing clips and everything. Like, it's kind of nerve-wracking for sure.
You know, singing, I sing it from young, so it's the way of happiness for me. You know, I can leave anything and go back to sing.
Yeah.
I think when I was young, I was close to my room for about 7 hours singing alone. You know, having my keyboard, and there's another madness up there that I can sing along with 7-8 hours when I was young.
So you're a musician as well?
Yes, I'm a singer.
Hey, okay. Any songs I would know?
Yes, I have a lot of songs up here. I'll choose you one. I'll get you now.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Yo, what's up, Hassan?
Oh, sorry.
Are you gonna talk to them, Hassan? Is Jessica still here?
Yes, I'll do it now.
Do you know any Led Zeppelin, Islam?
Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve? Oh, we get what we deserve. Way down we go. Way down we go. Way down we go. Way down we go.
Welcome, Altin. Welcome, bro. Tap tap bro.
Whoa,
Altin, tap tap bro.
time is counting, we all go down.
Welcome.
Asim bhai, tap tap, welcome. Liwani, welcome bro. Tap tap on the screen. Liwani bro, welcome. Tap tap on the screen. Welcome, Ajit, welcome, tap tap on screen, Ajit. Welcome, Liwani bro, tap tap on screen. Liwani, tap tap, yeah, tap tap कर दिया.
I dig your voice, man.
Welcome, AY, welcome. Tap tap on screen, my dear. Welcome, Shaheen भाई tap tap कर देना यार. Shaheen tap tap कर देना. Mr. Shah, tap tap यार. Shah साहब tap tap कर देना. Mir Kolu, welcome. Tap tap on the screen. Thomas, welcome. Tap tap on the screen, guys.
It was a good time, man. All right, I'm out of here, brothers. Thank you, Islam. That was awesome, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, brother.
It's a great voice,
Meet you
man.
again.
Cool.
Okay, thank you so much. Much
Meet you
respect.
again.
Thank you.
Man, he was sick. Way down we go. All right, I tried to go with somebody with 1.5 million followers. Did not work. They rejected. Traveling NP. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Would you like to battle?
Huh?
Battle? What part of the world you in? All right. How long have you been doing TikTok? Hey, Sugar, what part of the world are you in? Alrighty. Alrighty. Hmm. Oh boy. Five seconds. 5 seconds. All right. Well, good being with you, Sugar. Sorry we couldn't connect. All right. We left that one. See if we get an invite here. Oh. sent one to Ty. Let's see if he gets it. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see what we can get here. Yo, what's up, Zishan? You want to battle? There we go.
We fought a bit. Alone by welcome. यार जुनैद भाई व्हाट्सएप पे हाँ सही है व्हाट्सएप पे है वो
What part of the world are you in? Zishan? Are you in Pakistan?
Yes, Pakistan.
What a guess. I'm good. How long you been doing TikTok?
यार मैनू नहीं समझ आती यार फारिग करा इसको यार इंग्लिश क्या बोलूं जो आती नहीं है जो हमें बोलनी है इसे समझ ही नहीं आती
Yo, what's up, G? Oh, are we talking about this? Hey, so BNGO is of special interest here, Jeek. Somebody in the community bought it. So we follow it now because of that. They bought it at 405. Hey, what's up, Alan? Welcome. I'm a free financial advisor if you have any questions. So, Jeek, to give you some background, I'm a financial advisor. I've been a certified financial planner professional for like 11 years. I worked at Vanguard for 13 years, and I quit my job to give free financial advice to anybody who needs it. Hey, Alan, thank you. What sort of questions you got, Alan? Thoughts on PLTR? Let's take a look. PLTR. Ah, yes. That's what I thought it was. Okay, so I got a couple things here for you, Jeek. You might be real bored with me real quick, but I'm not generally a individual stock person. But if I do, I'd like to buy losers and sell winners. My biggest, I don't know. This isn't very far away from its all-time high. So this doesn't excite me or whatever. Now, I would never tell anyone to buy a individual stock. But what is it? United. What is United? UNH? There we go. So, all right, take a look at this. Again, I'm not telling you to buy this. But, like, if you're comparing stocks and you want to think about something to own and something to not own, this stock is less than 50% of its all-time high. Again, I'm not telling you to buy this, but if I was going to buy an individual stock and I believed in this company, I would potentially look at buying this. But again, I don't know anything. Like, I thought Tesla was a good buy at $241. Not necessarily because I believe in Tesla, which I probably do, but because it was crazy discounted compared to the other Magnificent Seven. So when it comes to buying stocks, you want to understand what your purpose is and what your true upside is. So like if you buy PLTR, are you happy with a 10% pop? You might get more, you might get less. I don't know. Oh, he disconnected from the live. All right. Let's see here. Let's see who else we got. So far from all-time high is a good buy. Hold on. I don't want to go that far, Jeek. Because, let me tell you a story. This was back in like 2012 or 2013. I bought something that its all-time high was $48 per share. It went all the way down to $8 a share. I thought, for sure this is going to come back, no doubt about it, and instead it ceased to exist and got rolled into another fund. So it's more that if you believe in a company, I would rather buy it when it's irrationally discounted than something that's just slightly off of the all-time high. Now, it could blow right through and go way past its all-time high. Who knows? But that's just how I think about it. And the way I think about it, or the way I think about it, isn't necessarily how everyone else is. Invite. Unable to connect. Darn. Shoo. Does that make sense, Jeek? Now I'm interested in knowing your thoughts on taking trading stocks versus options. Yeah. Options are... Hold on. For both. Trading individual stocks is incredibly difficult. I'm going to join this. Oops. Trading options is very difficult. But there are people who think they can make enough trades or in the margins enough that they can make a lot of money. For me, I would rather own the entire world stock market and ride that wave. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up? I don't know where you went. So for me, right, I believe, okay, so here's what you're doing. When you buy individual stocks or you buy options, whether you realize it or not, what you're saying is that you can beat the overall market. Hey, Lehlade? La vaca, moo. La vaca, moo. Come on, Dixon. Play match. I wonder if he sees it or not. Well, hey, what's your stream about? Oh, disconnected. All right, I'm going to disconnect from this person as well. So just so you understand also, Cheek, I do some TikTok stuff to spread the message. Because you can have a like face-to-face conversation with somebody pretty much any time on TikTok. What's up, King Kong? You want to battle? Your music is super loud, bro. I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit here. Woo! That was loud. That was loud. All right, so what do you think there, Jeek? Did I hit you? Are you bored? Are you out of here? Tell me, brother. I just want to help you. Yeah, I do go live on TikTok. So you'll TikTok is a completely different experience. The only reason I'm telling you that is like I have my tablet right here, which is live. Let's see here. Yo, what's up, the Rolling Boba guy? I like your name. Hold on, let me turn you up. Let me turn you up. The last guy I had on was had really loud music.
Free advice.
Hello.
Can you turn that down just a little, my love? Sorry.
Hey, it's
She's
all good.
controlling the music. Wanted to know if you wanted to battle.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, y'all ready?
Boom! I'm just happy you speak English, brother.
Do I? Or am I just, you know, I'm a transformer. I speak whatever. I'm just kidding.
Hey, that works too. That works too, man.
Yo, double tap that screen.
Yeah. How long you been doing TikTok?
Off and on for a few years, but I've been doing it constantly for about a month or so now.
That's like the same for me. They started sending me the things to my inbox and were like, hey, try going live. I was like, okay, let's try it. And it's been pretty cool.
Because I was just originally just doing it when I was in my TikTok shop phase, and then I stepped out of it, and then I joined an agency, and they just gave me more hope and just to get out there and to meet more people, just, you know. And so since then, I've just been going live and seeing what it helps.
Yeah. So did the Creator Network help you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
And not financially. They didn't help me. Like, yes and no, they did, but that's not their goal. That's especially not their goal. But it's more support that they helped me with to guide me into the right way to build my platform for myself, because agency does not define a creator at all. They're there to protect and help you, support, and give you resources when needed, asked for. You know what I mean? They're not just only going to give you something, but if they do, like, they do it out of their kindness of the heart. You have to ask for help to get help. You You know what I mean?
So how
But
did you decide who to go with? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. How did I decide to go with them? Well, I heard a little bit about them. I didn't know per se my brother joined them at the time. I just knew that he joined an agency, and then that agency came into my wife's live talking about it, but I per se still didn't know the agency. I just knew it was just an agency.
Yeah.
So I did some research and I actually came upon Fallen Angel Creative Network my own self, and I was like, hey, I like their logos. Actually, the first logo that I actually fell in love with these right here. I'll actually show you with my green screen. And I was like,
what happened? Where'd you go? Rolling Boba, no!
I'm right here.
There he goes. You disappeared on me. Hey, that is pretty cool.
You know, so it's just seeing that stuff that drew my eye. And then just getting to know the people in the agency, it's just, oh my God, all around. They're so supportive in their own way. Like I said, diamonds don't mean anything when it comes to loyalty. Like, they're there for you whenever. Yeah. You know? So that's just how that is.
Yeah. Hey, Cheek, make sure to keep asking your questions, too. Do you stream anywhere else, like Twitch or YouTube or anything?
Nope.
Do you post content on your channel? Like, do you have videos and stuff?
Sometimes I do, because what I do in my personal life, I am a management for rolled ice cream and boba. And I want to show more Americans that, hey, we can do this too. Not have to be out of the country kind of situation. And you know, so it's promoting my business / showing, hey, he is creative. It's ASMR, some people's eyes, you know, like, so.
Yeah.
Like, I got people in my life, like, when I am at work, they're like straight on like that, and I'm like, and I have them in the box so they can actually talk to me while I'm working, or reacting to my chat while I'm working. So
that's really cool, man.
So it doesn't say, it's all around. It's a great place to be at.
Yeah. I started on Twitch, and then now I do YouTube, X, Kick, all that sort of stuff. And then TikTok streaming I've only been doing for about a month.
So are you a gaming stream, or are you just... What is your character, if you don't mind me? Like, I guess you can say the character, because over a screen does not define someone's personal life. I'm sorry. So I'm going to say they're a character, even though they may be who they are, regardless over the screen, they're still a character.
For sure, you know? Yeah. So free advice guy is multiple things. Jeek, I'm going to answer you in a second. So one, I'm a free financial advisor. That's where the free advice guy comes in. I worked at Vanguard for 13 years. I'm a certified financial planner professional. I quit my job last year to just give free advice to anybody who needs it. In addition, yes, I game. I do game. So a lot of the time at night or towards the end of my day stream when I've like run out of financial topics to talk about or anything like that, then I jump into gaming, and yeah, so I'm like a mixed bag.
Okay.
Yeah, but all my clips are just me talking about finance. So like if you look at videos,
hey, thank you for that, hurt me.
Man, you smoked me. But yeah, all my clips are about finance, and then I'm about to start releasing more gaming clips. But you know, gaming is a fickle niche. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know, if I become big because I'm a Valorant streamer, well, I might not want to be a Valorant streamer forever. You know what I mean? And then people don't want to follow you. They follow you because you're a Valorant streamer, and then they just leave you when you stop playing Valorant. I don't really want that. I want people to come here because I talk finance and I do a bunch of different stuff.
You just a mystery man. That's what I'm just gonna call you.
I dig it, man. I'm also married. That's my my wife right there. I don't know. She's kind of hard to see. We got 3 kids and a 4th on the way in July.
Okay, so I'm technically engaged. Been in a relationship for over 5 years. Engaged for 3 coming up. Yeah, almost 3. We have 3 kids, 2 of hers and 1 for myself. So yeah.
I dig it, man. When are you getting married?
When financial gives me the opportunity, because bills over my head.
Hey, is that Joser?
Bills come first, so
I
I
feel
gotta
that.
pay bills, and once I save up, then I think that's when, because she doesn't want just a courthouse wedding, she wants actually a traditional.
Jose. That's my bad, Jose. Hey, man. Welcome to the channel. All right, brother.
Do you want to do another match, or are you good?
I'm good with it. I just I don't want you to be annoyed if I'm replying to people in chat.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go so you can do your stream.
All right.
And it was nice to meet you. I sent you a follow.
Good talking with you, brother. Let's see here.
You as well. I appreciate you.
All right, did that come through? All right, but if you ever have questions, oh, he's gone. He's gone. All right, Jose. So if you don't mind me asking, Jose, how'd you find me, man? Was it just through stocks and bonds? Hey, thanks for the follow. But to give you some background, I'm a financial advisor. I worked at Vanguard for over 13 years. I quit my job to change the world and give free advice to anybody who needs it. So if you have questions, I'd love to help you. Jeek, algo trading. My main problem with algorithm trading is it's trying to guess things based on information, and it's possible that it's better because it's not taking human emotion into account, but that could also be why it's not as good. So for me, I just buy the whole stock market and let it ride. Like VTI for retirement is one of my favorites. It's a total US stock market. It's low cost. It owns the US stock market weighted, and that's what I like. But we get into more specifics as well. So what I'd ask you though is, what is your goal with algorithm trading? All right, I've been wanting to get into trading, but I don't know where to start or what to invest in. All right, let's go, Jose. This is what I'm talking about. So what is your ultimate goal, Jose? So when you said you were a Vanguard, were you working as a quant or some sort of portfolio manager and getting into finance and AI? Also, congratulations on your kid. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so when I was at Vanguard, I did multiple things. I started off as an entry-level pleb and worked my way up. I was a financial advisor. I moved into management, and then my last role at Vanguard was as a high net worth advisor manager. So I had a team of somewhere between 9 and 10 advisors who had their own books of business. I was the manager, so all of their books were my book of business. And yeah, so I quit that last year to help people. So I guess you could say a portfolio manager. Violet West. Who is Violet West? Hey, Violet. I did not mean to... I thought you were the previous person I was talking to, but you are not. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate the follow. I'm really sorry for taking that long to respond to you. So, yeah, Jose, you might not like this, man, because I'm in stocks and bonds, and part of the reason I'm in here is to break people's minds. Trading stocks is very difficult, Jose. I'm assuming your goal is to beat the market, right? You want to make as much money as you can, and you think you could beat the market, so that's what you want to try to do. What I'm here to tell you is that it's nearly impossible to beat the market. So if you're going to start day trading, that is going to be difficult. Now, ask your questions as I'm talking here, but what I will tell you is there may be times where it's worthwhile to buy an individual stock. I am not telling you to buy anything I'm about to say, but there was a point when Tesla was about $241 a share, which was less than 50% of its all-time high. Or at what you're looking at here on the screen, United Health Group is less than 50% of its all-time high. If I believed in these companies, like me personally, if I thought they're going to exist 60 years from now, when they're that low in price, that feels like a good time to buy. For me, I like to buy losers and sell winners. But human emotion makes that really difficult to do. It's really difficult to buy losers and sell winners, psychologically. I hope Violet wasn't insulted. I apologize, Violet. I apologize. All right, so Jeek and Jose, tell me what thoughts you have there. Staring at the stars. Attitude. Ricky. All right. Why is this so accurate? Trading is 80% psychological. Yes, it is. Human nature is to run away from things that are on fire. You're supposed to buy stocks when they're on fire. It really doesn't make sense from a human psychological standpoint. But that's what we're supposed to do. So, because I understand, listen, I'm smart enough to know that I have no idea what the stock market's going to do. I'm smart enough to know even more that I don't know what an individual stock is going to do. All right, so I've been involved in multiple things now with doing stock options, futures, and also getting it. Forex, woo! Okay, futures and Forex, these are, you can make a lot of money, Jeek. You can make a lot of money. You can also lose a lot of money. So when it comes to trading options and things, all right. With certainty, any of these options or Forex, futures, any of these, it's really hard to be certain because of the time frame. Here, hold on one second. So it's like the foreign exchange or currency market, Jose. So you could trade currencies. Like if what a lot of people do with Forex is they'll find some obscure currency that tanks, but right, it's trading in fractions of a penny, and you buy a ton of shares, and then it goes up by a fraction of a penny, but you owe so many shares that you actually make a lot of money. It's very difficult to make money doing that. Very difficult. So let's see here, green box. No, I'm gonna do this for 10 minutes. Leverage is dangerous. Yes, leverage is dangerous. Super dangerous. All right, so with the stock market, you can't be certain 100% of anything, right? Let's just throw that out there. If you think you can be certain of anything, you're wrong. But I can say with a high likelihood and a high confidence rating that 30 years from now, the overall stock market will be significantly higher than where it is now. But I can't tell you what company will be the top company. I can't tell you what companies won't exist in 30 years. I can't tell you anything like that. But I do believe that the U.S. stock market and also the world stock market will be significantly higher than where it is now, even if certain companies cease to exist and new companies are created and fly up in value, right? So that's where my trading stuff comes from. If you're trying to get wealthy, wealth is generally built over a longer period of time. If you're trying to get rich quick, you can go broke quicker. You just have to remember that. I need to write that down. That's actually pretty good. 5:27. And about 2 hours. All right. What questions you got, Jeek? What questions you got, Jose? Because I am here for you, brothers. Or sisters, whatever you guys are. But I'm assuming Jose. Oh, Jose Reyes. Now I see it. Oh my goodness, Jose. That makes me feel. Oops, sorry guys. That makes me feel silly. It's clearly Jose Reyes. What a goof. Can't believe that, man. I can't believe that. So, where's your mind at now, Jose? Because what I would actually tell you to do is go get a job, make as much money as you can, and throw as much as you can at the overall stock market, man. That's what I would tell you to do. What time frames would you trade stocks in? I usually do 5-minute charts. Yeah, see, that's too much for me, Jeek. If I have to pay attention to it, because you have to remember, every chart that you have access to, the rest of the world has access to. So people with better systems and more money than you can make moves that you can't move. That's who you're competing against. It's really difficult for you to beat them. You know what I mean? What's a good starting amount to invest? Hey, I mean, $50, Jose. Don't worry about the number yet. How old are you right now, Jose? $19 turning 20. All right, so before you even start investing, you need to have a goal for your money. And this is honestly where a lot of younger people and people new to investing get caught up. Because you really should be looking at what is going to help you achieve your goal financially. So if your goal is retirement, you're going to invest differently than if your goal is buying a car or things like that. So you have to have a goal for your money so you can understand what your how you're going to invest to achieve that goal. I feel like I should end the TikTok. Yeah, I'm going to end the TikTok, guys. Let's do it. We'll come back to TikTok later. Boom, and now. All right, so you currently have 10,000 saved up. So what is the goal, Jose? What do you want to do for you? Right, because you're a young man. You could be buying a car soon. You could be looking to buy a house soon. Maybe you're going to get married. What is sell? What is sell, Jeek? Oh, okay. Sorry, I just see that now. Right now, I'm saving up for a new car. All right, new car to you, or new car, like an actual new car, like off the lot new car? Okay. Now I'm assuming you want to buy this thing cash. Is that right? Because if it's going to be somewhere in like the 30K range. All right. How soon do you want to buy? Did you ever get involved with high frequency trading, as they are the ones who can actually beat the market? No, I never did that myself. And while they can beat the markets, they can also get smoked by the markets. Because it's not necessarily just making money, Jeek. It's actually really difficult to beat. On average, the U.S. stock market has averaged 10+% per year for the last 90 years. Can you really beat 10% per year on your money year after year in perpetuity? Now, obviously, they're going to have down years. That happens. But on average, all right. And then Jose, anytime within the next year or two. All right, so you're probably not going for the full 30, right? You're going to end up financing this thing? Okay. So when it comes to like financing a car, I mean 30,000 is a lot, Jose. And you're a young man. Actually, my first recommendation to you would be to not buy a $30,000 car. What type of work are you in, Jose? College student working full time at a hotel. All right. Hey, so you're working full time. That's decent money. A college is completely paid for. You must be a smart kid then. Or an athlete. Are you smart? Are you an athlete? Or are you both? All right. Now, is that student loans or grants? Grants. All right, I dig that, man. So if you keep that up, if I were you, I would honestly look at buying a $5,000 to $7,000 car that's in decent condition. Find yourself an old Honda, an old Civic, an old Accord, something like that, and ride it until the wheels fall off, brother. Don't buy a nice car until you're making good money. Because if you can buy a car with less than your savings, you'll have savings after the purchase that can grow. You can build an emergency fund, and then you can really start to save towards what your financial goals are. Hey, what's wrong with that car? Yes, 100%. If I had a 2000 Honda Accord, the only reason, Jose, I don't have my 2015, actually the only reason I don't have my 2009 Scion XB and my 2015 Honda Civic is because I got rear-ended in both of them. Otherwise, those would be the cars I own to this day. If I were you, dude, stack cash while you're working here. So number one, you need a budget, Jose. There are 5 steps to financial success. Begin, budget, emergency fund, goals, investing and saving, and navigating. I upkeep on maintenance myself, still running strong. Dude, okay, Jose, yes, man. You should keep riding that thing until it doesn't work anymore. Because let's just say you're even putting $2,000 a year in maintenance and repairs, $3,000, $4,000, whatever it is. You have to remember that that's only, let's call it, you're putting $3,600 a year into the car. That's only $300 a month compared to what is a new car going to cost you every month. Plus your insurance is going to go up, things like that. Hold on a second, I got to look at something. I'm pretty sure my buddy has this. So I'm going to guess, Jose. I don't care whether you're into girls or guys, but I'm going to guess that a new car is to impress whatever you're into. Or at least maybe. Oh yeah, bro. These things will run forever. Do you have a 2-door or a 4-door? If I could get one of these now, I would, man. Hey, and the SE model, let's go. You got the sports edition. I think it's sport edition. Yeah, man. Hold this thing forever. Hold this thing forever, man. if I were you, I'd keep the rundown car as well, because I wouldn't want no. This is my new phrase, by the way. I wouldn't want any chopped huzz to come after me because you have a $30,000 car. You should keep this car forever and meet a girl with this car who can ride the wave with you as you become a more successful man. That's what I would tell you to do. I hope I didn't ruin your dreams, Jose. But honestly, man, if you want to get rich, your highest likelihood. That's weird. Your highest likelihood of getting rich is to make money and just invest in the stock market over a long period of time. Like, this isn't advice because you need to have your budget, your emergency fund, and your goals set up. But if you can, if every paycheck you invested in, say, VTI for the rest of your life, I make no guarantees. But by the time you are an old man, that'll be worth a lot of money. A lot of money. A lot more money than you put in. VTI is the total stock market index fund offered through Vanguard. So it's a lot of people love the 500 index fund, so it has that, but it also has small and mid cap stocks as well. Jeek, did I lose you, brother? So market cap is how much if you multiply the amount of shares by the share price, you get a market cap, which means how much capital is in the market for that company. Different dollar amounts make you small cap, mid cap, and large cap. I forgot the specific numbers, but we could pull those up if you're really, really interested. So I wouldn't say you generally want to invest in either or. You want to invest in all of it. Hey man, if you want a book that will change your life, Jose, change your life. It's a short book. It's an easy read. I hate to admit this, I don't love reading, but it's The Little Book of Common Sense Investing by John Bogle. It's a pretty cheap book. This will change your life, brother. But essentially, why try to find the needle in the haystack when you could just own the whole haystack? Because again, I believe the markets over the next however many years are going to go up. But in the short time, I can't make that guarantee. You know what I mean? I think I lost Jeek. So right now, if my paychecks are around 700 every 2 weeks, 100 automatically goes into savings. How much recommend I invest every paycheck? All right, so it depends on what your goal is, right? So first I have to understand your bills. So let's just say you got 1,400 in income every month. What are your expenses? Are you living at home? At some point you won't be living at home, but right now, how much are your bills? How much do you have left over every month? Because the first thing you have to do, all right, so 500 a month. So you got like 900 a month to play with. Okay, let's just round up. Everybody's always off a little bit. I'm gonna call it 600 bucks. So you got about $800 every month extra. So first, we got to have a budget. Understand to the penny where your money's coming in, where your money's going out. And then from there, you need to have an emergency fund. Right? So you want money just kind of stocked to the side in case something happens. Right? If your car actually breaks down, you have the money to fix it, right? That's what this $10,000 is, right? If you consider that $10,000 your emergency fund. When you're older and your bills are higher, your emergency fund will need to go up. But for now, if your bills are low, it's low. They can be the same, Jose. It's just more of how you're allocating in your mind. You have to understand that, hey, my bank account savings is my emergency fund. So I'm going to keep saving until I reach X number of dollars. Let's just say it's $10,000. Now, your next set is your goal. So now you're not saving for an emergency fund anymore. You want to save for, like, hey, if I'm you actually, and you know you're going to want to buy a car. Let's just say you agree with me and you want to keep this Accord for the next 5 years. Well, you know, maybe in 5 years, you're going to be almost a 25-year-old man. You're probably going to be further ahead in your career. Your education's completed, right? And you're making money. So if I were you, I'm putting $200 a paycheck or $400 a month into an account for a future car. I'm probably keeping it in a high yield savings or a money market fund. But that's going to give you almost $5,000 a year for the next 5 years, so that when you're 25, you'll have $25,000 to put towards a car. Cash. And then when you buy that car, you do it again. You keep paying yourself money. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the local banks. To be straight with you, I keep my emergency fund at Vanguard in the money market fund. A bank is safer and you have insurance, but I feel very safe for myself with a money market fund at Vanguard. So I don't really have a bank that I recommend or don't recommend. So it depends. Do you want this money to be towards that car? Again, every question, I hate to be annoying, Jose. Every question you ask me, I'm going to put back to you is, what's the goal? So you could take this 10,000 you have and say you have different, yo, what's up, Squid Ink? It has been a while, Squid. I have thought about it a little bit, but I don't think so. I talked it over with my wife. It doesn't fit. But Jose, you got to know what the money is for. So let's just say right now you want to take the 10,000 and split it. 5,000 you're going to keep in an account and you're going to save 400 a month for the next 5 years to just keep building up. And then you'll actually have close to 30,000 in 5 years for a car, which is what you were trying to spend right now anyway. Okay. So, but now if you have the $10,000 and you want to split it, and then you could take the other 5,000 and what do you want to do with it? Do you want it to be for retirement? Do you want it to be for something else? But we can't know if you should be investing for growth or saving unless we know what the goal of the money is, right? Okay, so if it's retirement, start investing now, baby. If you don't have one, your income and your taxes will likely never be lower than where they are right now. Assuming you're in America, not like Canada or somewhere else, and you can get into a Roth IRA now, you should consider it. You should consider it. Because I doubt you're over the income limitations for a Roth IRA. Squid, I gotta ask, man. It's more I don't necessarily have a problem with it. I just, if I were to just do that on stream or something like that, it's just tough, man. So a Roth IRA is a retirement vehicle. You put after tax, so you get, you get paid from your paycheck, you're taxed on that money. Now you put it into a Roth IRA, and assuming you keep it all the way to retirement, it's going to grow. And then when you start taking it out, you'll start taking distributions tax-free because it's a Roth IRA. There's also a traditional IRA, but you owe income tax on the amount that you pull out of that. As a young man, Roth IRAs are the way to go. Do you have a 401k at the place you work right now? I am very biased, Jose. I do everything through Vanguard. Okay, just wanted to make sure, Jose. I am very biased. I worked at Vanguard for 13 years. That's where all of my investments are. So I don't necessarily, I like Vanguard, but if you had another company that you like I know some people like Robinhood, Fidelity, whatever it is, man, you just want to make sure that the fees that you get into are as low as possible. That's really what you want to be worried about. But now we're up in the big leagues. All right, Squid. You can make it a mukbang and eat the pizza, drink the fizzy drink, burp. Yeah, see, I don't know about burping on stream, man. Then people have me burping on stream forever. Okay. It's hard to make a mistake when it comes to where your account is. You just want to go with somebody reputable with low fees. And for me, that's Vanguard. But the one knock that people have about Vanguard is they don't let you invest in riskier things. So, man, Jose, I would love to, I don't know if you'd ever be down for it, man, but we have a Discord. You could join it. We could actually have a conversation over Discord and go over this stuff in depth if you ever wanted to as well. Totally happy to answer questions like this too, but being where you are, if you have more questions, I'd be happy to answer them in a call. Squid. Hey, there we go, Jose. I just want you to know, Jose, a question I get a lot of the time is like, hey, or a comment I get a lot of the time is, hey, sorry for asking so many questions. I just want you to know, I literally quit my job to answer questions. This is all I want to do, Jose. So anytime you got questions or anything, I do gaming streams at night, just so you know. I play Valorant or Rivals at night, sometimes during the day. But during the day, I try to keep it like this so that my conversations can be good. Oh, I need to turn off the TikTok thing. Hold on a second. There we go. But I also talk finances at night. So it's just a little bit less serious at night. than it is during the day. I still have to know like the why, Squid. I feel like you're creating like a hit list, trying to get a bunch of people to do this. A 529 account is. Do you play ranked? Yes, I do. I've been as high as Immortal 1 75RR. I have been playing a lot more Rivals lately, so I am only Diamond 1 right now. I would also say I'm washed. But a 529 account is something your parents would generally open for you as a kid. Hey, all right. But is something that they would open for you as a kid to invest in school savings for you. Man, I'm pretty sure Jeek on the YouTube did not like my responses, but I hope I helped him. So then when opening this account, I should put that this is not the case. So then when opening this account, I should put that this is not the case. You mean like when you open up like a Vanguard account or a Roth IRA? Or tell me more. Tell me more what that means. Okay. So you want to make it a Roth IRA. Now, okay, a few things to pay attention to as well. You have a contribution limit. I'm going to pull this up right now so you can see it on screen. Roth IRA contribution limits 2025. So $7,000. You have to have at least $7,000 of earned income, and you could put that into a Roth IRA. So let me see what your question is before I start going down too much of a path. Let me, all right, Squid. I'm going to do this. Is that the most or the least? That is the most. The most you can do per year currently is $7,000 in a Roth IRA. Assuming you're in America, right, Jose? I need to make sure that I'm not telling you to do something and you're in another country. Okay. All right, give me 1 sec, Squid. I'm gonna go see what my wife says. All right. So it's like if you look at my channel. All right, hold on. Let me make sure. The most of the least. Yes. Okay. Let me know what other questions you have here, Jose. All right. So, like, these are my videos, right? Like, they're high quality filmed videos, Squid. So if I do a video like that, it doesn't really fit in with what these are. Look at these ones. It's crazy. Anyway. An account number? No, unless is it asking you for a bank account to attach to it? I'm not 100% sure, Jose, what it's asking for there, because it should give you the account number if you're creating an account. No, I don't think so. You want to make sure you're creating a Roth IRA as well, Jose. Not just any, not a traditional or a rollover, because that might be what it's asking if you're rolling over an account from another institution. That might be what it's asking you. You could always call them and get some help as well. Hey, I just want to open up a Roth IRA. What do I do? And they can help you. Yeah, so Squid, I just don't see how I would, man. If it happened to be I was doing a nighttime stream and like we were hanging out, maybe, but it doesn't really fit in with the content that I do. You know what I mean? I weirdly feel guilty, Squid, and I'm not sure why, but I do feel a little bit guilty. I just don't know that I want to get super stuffed on stream either, you know? That feels oof. I would manage it yourself. Unless you want Vanguard to do all the investing for you, which is also possible as well. I hear you, Squid. I just don't think I could do it, brother. So sorry to let you down. I just don't think I could do it. Like being stuffed on stream, then everyone forever has a video of me being completely stuffed. Being a complete noob to this, would you still recommend self-operated? So I would hope to teach you, Jose. That's what I would hope to do. Is to teach you how to manage your own account. So over time, I would hope that you would get comfortable, right? Making purchases and learning what you're investing in, stuff like that. That's really what I want to do. Now, if you have no interest in learning and you don't want to trade for yourself, you can get management, right? You have to have the time, the willingness, and the ability to manage your own portfolio. How would I do that, Squid? Like not online at all and just record myself in this room eating a pizza? So, Jose, you can do a Roth IRA and an individual account. So, going to be two different types of accounts. But it's awesome because now, if you do that, you're filling two different buckets of investment types. Sorry, two different investment vehicle types. I'd have to think about that, Squid. I'm not sure how I would do it. That'd be tough, man. That'd be tough. I don't even know how I would time to do that, to be honest with you. I'll think about it, brother. I'm sorry, Jose. That sometimes happens. Yeah, it stinks, Jose. That sometimes happens, brother. There we go. Let me know how it goes, Jose. They'll probably give you something in your message center for you to create. But tell them you want to create 2 accounts, a Roth IRA and an individual account, and then make no investments until we talk. Yo, what's up, Soft? Welcome, brother. Man, my my Star Wars tweet response blew up. That's kind of wild. I don't even remember how the gaming all. I know we won what? Our Valorant games last night, or my one Valorant game. Yeah, there's that. Let's check out some rivals here. I played so many games yesterday. I played 15 games yesterday, and I only won 7 of them. But the day before, I went 3-0. Did you watch the first part of the Sean Garrett's video where he shows screenshots of a guy DMing T2 players in the match fix? No, I did not. Is it juicy? Man, my win rate on competitive is 40%. It's pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. I might be the worst. Yeah, Wiz is over 50%. Now it says 47%. I'm confused. I'm confused. Whatever. Is it worth watching? That's the question, Soft. Should I take my time and watch it? What? No way? Yo, that's kind of wild. Why didn't your friend let him join? Oh. What, the video? I'm really worried about showing it. Give me one sec here. Boo, boo, boo. Because of like copyright stuff? I don't know. You don't think so? This is an hour long. Give me one sec here. Just watch the match fixtures and methods part. Okay. on a second. Gotta open up something here real quick. That's weird. All right, let's go. Give me this. Pew, pew.
This is my good old friend Bray, aka One of One Bray, aka Bray on Chain. He is the guy that's reaching out to everyone, and this right here, this is what his Twitter looked like. Well, at least for last week, before he deleted a lot of the incriminating evidence. He follows pretty much everyone in the tier 2 scene. You can only see about 50 people deep. You can even see, several that I found that were following back before people started realizing that I was onto this whole thing. These days, you're not gonna see any of that, right? It's pretty much all wiped clean. Thanks to some very amazing people that reached out to me though. Behind the scenes, we actually have evidence of Bray reaching out to at least 4 different players to fix matches. So Teague, who currently plays for Orlando, and Practo, who's on Burger Boys, have actually helped me quite a bit in this investigation. And they deserve all the praise in the world for doing that. I'm really hoping the community takes care of these too. I'm working with them actively to craft conversations in their DMs. And these are how our conversations with Bray went. So here you can see, this is how Bray opened up the conversation with Practo, right? Showing and flaunting these Burger Boys bets against Blue Otter. Drops all 3 of the 10 grand bets for a 2-0 for Burger Boys to beat Blue Otter and says, "Thank you, Practo. Love you." And then Practo says, jokingly back, "I got you, bro. This time only, though." This is Practo joking completely, by the way, up top. And then that's when Bray takes over and says, "Yo, Practo, you got Discord? Add me, twin. I'm always here. Just saying, you can make a mil at 19. Yo, Teague, let's make 100K each in your next game. What's your Discord? I got 20K for you." Imagine you're one of these young kids, you don't have a salary, and this gem enters. From there, he'll actually take it over to Discord, where you can see Bray starts off, "Sup, G? Landor have any games coming up?" Maybe Challenge is kind of dead at the moment with playoffs starting soon, so we don't have any VCL matches till July. Split 3, July 4, right? What I do is pay challenger players. For example, I'll send a bet slip real quick. Hold on. So when you have a close game, for example, you're playing a good team, I'll pay you 20K to underperform. 10 before the game and 10 after the game. If the odds are good, I can get you 30 for a game. I don't want to get cut for playing poorly since I did shit last split. But is there any way to do it and win? And Bray says, we have streamer accounts on multiple sports books. So that's how we can bet 6 figures plus on challenger games. And that's the secret sauce right there. And that's a big takeaway.
Hold on. Okay. My biggest thing here is we're now getting into like straight fraud. People have been defrauded out of money for this. Through these behaviors and actions. People have been defrauded. So, wow. This is kind of crazy. People betting on what they think is a legit encounter or a legit game. Wow. And people are doing this. That's wild, man. That's wild. All right, let's keep it going.
Counts on the betting sites are how these guys are capable of even dropping bets this big on challenger games. And Bray says, nah, LOL, to Teague's message. But if it's like a close game 50-50 and you're playing a good team, it wouldn't look crazy if you had an unlucky game, you feel me? Or just to get Teague one-tapped on their eco round. Yeah, I get what you mean. Like subtle shit. That makes a difference in the round, but not to most watching it. Yeah, you know what I mean. Can bet maps too. So if you play bad for one map, or I just said throw an eco round accidentally on map 1, So you could just shit the bed one map and still win and make money? And Bray says, yes, we should lock in for real. We will speak more about numbers and shit, about maps when odds come out for your games. Everything makes sense now. There were some crazy upsets this split. Motherfuckers were getting their bags. And Bray goes, yeah, bro. Fucking like Prosperity Esports in Burger Boys and shit. Bam. And just like that, 2 of them found. Thank you so much, Bray. Bray on May 14th to Teague. It's ready for you when you want it. This guy literally put Teague's wallet and 20 grand ready to send to Teague.
Wow, so he's sending crypto wallets? That's what he's doing?
He's not leaving these leads dead, and you can see it. Yeah, I understand. I work with a few Valorant players at the moment, and this is on May 1st. I hid the team for privacy reasons, but let me know if you want to run up a fucking bag together. And he flaunts this right here bet. Holy shit. The payout for this, $230,188.10. This guy placed a bet not on the series, but on map 2 when a team was winning 5-3. That's how you read this. So he's going to get 1.72 times what this number is, which is what he staked up.
Dude,
and he's betting
somebody's going to the Feds.
Series where it was 1-0, the second map, and the score
yeah,
was
that's probably
5-3.
true. Most crime probably does go through crypto.
Do you know anyone else that would be interested? I'll cut you in profit, obviously. I mean, it doesn't even have to be that the specific person's doing it. You just have to refer a friend. You get a signing bonus. Everything is anonymous, and you will make minimum 5 figures per game. Please delete messages. Whenever you want to be driving a Lambo, you know the guy to go to. And then he hits him up again on the 19th. I am recording this on the 21st. This guy is still messaging people. And this is regarding the playoffs of North American Challengers. Even though he knows I know. He knows I know. He literally has a clip talking about me to my players. He's playing ranked to this day on Riot Game servers.
Yo, Paint, how do you feel about the current stage of Tier 2 Valorant?
I think, honestly, it's in a really bad state.
Sean Garris thinks the same thing.
But I think I can understand people's reasonings behind what they do. Because it was already in a bad state beforehand.
I'm really helping the community.
Dude.
He's offering $50,000 for this game. $40,000 guaranteed. $40,000 to lose map 1. And I'm going to bet Burger Boys money line for $20K. Just for fun. Just for fun, though. Just for funsies. When down 1-0. And he does this to change the odds, right? Those live odds. You can bet live in the game. That's how sinister this really is. Let me know ASAP.
Dude.
Practo responds shortly after. I'm good. Thanks for
I'm
that.
going to be real sad. This Practo guy looks like he's good here.
If the players get a little
I'm
finicky,
just
they
trying
get
to win.
worried.
No, I just don't want
Bray
to
literally
worry.
tells them, delete
You're
all
ever
these
gonna save.
messages. You don't
I
need
just
to,
know
you don't
I'm
need to
gonna
keep
start
this here.
speaking.
Let's move our messages to Telegram. No one's going to catch us there. This is the message that you'll see a lot. Everything's going on is crazy right now. Let's move combos to Telegram. So he's moving everything to Telegram. And this is May 16th. Just days after.
Is this why people on
Riot
TikTok are
started
always
their
trying to get me on
investigation.
Telegram? They want me
And
to
this
throw
is
my
what I was
Valorant matches?
fearful of. The second these guys know that you're onto them, whoop, everything is gone. Nothing is left. No proof of anything. And if you didn't record it, you're too late. And these people are a little bit scared, right? If I get caught doing this, I'm going to lose my livelihood. You know, I could lose all of this time I sunk in. So you're worried about getting leaked? Just DM me on Telegram, this encrypted peer-to-peer chat messaging program where, you know, we can talk there about throwing this game and cryptocurrency and how untraceable it could be. You know, it is very difficult to catch this. So just because the Discord messages are empty doesn't mean anything to me, truthfully.
Whoops.
I mean,
Sure,
I've seen it back in the IBA Power days where, you know, the players denied it for months and months and months and, you know, dragged the community through the mud. And it wasn't until a leaked text message from an ex-girlfriend where it all came crumbling down. It's hard to believe that a lot of these people just had conversations die out when I see how this guy's treated convos with both Practo and Teague. Just constantly keep going, keep asking, prodding. That's going to bring us into our next part. That's how the conversation goes, but truthfully, people like Bray are also connected to crypto groups, and those groups are connected and run by people like this guy, Cooker Flips. And he is the founder of Pastel Alpha, which is a crypto trading group where they give people suggestions on like what cryptocurrencies to buy. In my experience, I've been in crypto for quite a while. These types of groups lose you money because the people running the groups are the first to buy crypto. And if you buy first
and
you dump on the guy that buys second, well, that guy's stuck holding your bag and then needs to get someone to buy at a higher price than he bought in. So the people that often start these groups have a lot of purchasing power. They'll buy heavy into the crypto ahead of time at very low cost. And then when you come into the group and get the suggestion, they're looking for the chart to bump up. They can then kind of slightly sell off onto you, and then you're left holding the bag. I don't really have insight into their crypto group, but I do know that this guy has made some serious bets on these challenger games. Some serious bets on Burger Boys, of all teams. Wow, that is surprising. And what do you know? They're actually playing Blue Otter. That's the team that Fair plays for. So wow, this is so coincidental. And what do you know? He put 30 grand on this game. Holy moly. And also a 2-0, 30 grand? He must have felt really confident about that one. So looking through what's left of some of the stuff on Cooker's profile, you can see a little bit of how this guy operates, right? What's going to happen here, and what you're going to notice, is he actually has some legitimate bets. And what that's all about is, truthfully, he's just washing the money. Think Breaking Bad Walter White and the car wash, right? This guy's trying to take this illegitimate money that is only coming in from challenger games and make it look like he's also making money on other things. Because if you only made millions of dollars on challenger games and you didn't also, lose some on coin flippy VCT games that you're just kind of guessing on, well, then it would look really weird. I speculate that he's kind of washing some of this money, but you can see his profit margins have just got insane in some of it. He's just giving money away all of a sudden on Twitter. Everyone's getting giveaways, and this is an expense for him because he's building his brand, actually. So with free money that he's getting from challenger games. He did bet here on Prosperity, and we do know a thing or two about Prosperity according to my boy Bray, so that's interesting. They beat our team. You might notice that he has some notable followers, such as Josh RT. And when I saw this, I couldn't believe it, right? I was like, why is Josh following this guy? And so I did indeed get Josh in a call, and I am pretty happy to say I'm fairly confident Josh RT is actually very unlucky in this whole thing, right? They basically reached out and they tried to give him free access to the crypto group. They say it's a very expensive service, and they use him as almost kind of like an advertising method. So right here, you can see him, basically flaunting his open DMs on the stream, live for everyone to see.
What rank am I in Val? I'm ass. I think I'm like silver or bronze. I don't play Val, like seriously. I don't have time to play, I don't have time to put any effort into these games anymore. Like, no point.
No point. I mean, silver, bronze, doesn't really fucking matter. This guy is just a savant when it comes to picking NA Challenger games. Coin flippy ones too, on the underdogs. He loves the underdogs. It's like that IQ bell curve. This guy's so far on the left, he's like on the right side with the geniuses. I'm stuck in the middle. I'm getting cooked out here. Why are they betting tens of thousands
so far on the
of
left,
dollars
he's
on
sitting
tier
right
2
with the
Valorant
geniuses?
matches when you're bronze and silver?
Idiots.
Why? You don't understand the game, and you don't even have time to play. Well, I think we know why.
Wow. All right.
Valorant used to.
That is pretty intense. Can't lie. That is pretty intense. Wow. Man. So is that later in this video? Okay. It's like weird stuff. Yeah, I don't want to get into the stuff, right? But they'll show like weird things happening in the game, stuff like that. Man. Man. Yeah. It's kind of weird. If this stuff really blows, people are going to be analyzing things in a much different way. Yo, somebody on one of my videos on YouTube asked if they can reach. Yep, 100% match fixing. This is going to ruin the experience for a lot of people. Unfortunately, man. That is rough. I did not realize I have comments here. Someone said, can I get in touch with you privately? Who are you? have a bunch of replies here I didn't see. What is this? Usually messages like that are scammers, but there's a chance it's not considering what you do. Yeah. I just replied back. I mean, like, what's weird is if they really want to contact me, I put that there are ways to contact me. So, I don't know. Feels weird. Feels weird.
Have a lot of money in its peak. At its peak, around like 2020, you know, early quarantine days to 2022, there were so many orgs. And to show that, you can actually go to the subreddit. These are some of the orgs that we've lost since franchising. That is a lot of logos. I am literally getting nerd chills looking at this. These are teams that I co-streamed, I casted when I was a caster, orgs that paid serious salaries and have great backing. As you go on, there's just less and less paying opportunities in this space. And what that does is it creates an absolute vacuum of what these guys just sunk in thousands of hours to get paid for. You learned how to be a pro gamer in Valorant, and now there's no money in the scene. And you might miss out on a lot of opportunities in those years that you were doing that. You might have put a relationship on hold. You might have put school on hold. You might have put an important job on hold. You took huge risks thinking that the scene would be what it was, because why wouldn't it at least look somewhat like that? Especially with VCT coming around the corner, right? I mean, VCT's only been around for like 2 years, but the presence of VCT and how all those challenger orgs were trying to get to VCT, once they realized the difficulty and challengers of making it, the actual likelihood of that one team that ascends per region, and just the likelihood of your challenger team doing that, holy, it's rough. Obviously, at this tier 2 level, a feeder league, it's a pillar that's required in any kind of sport, right? Think of like collegiate basketball, collegiate football, anything like that. In traditional sports, they all have these type of circuits to feed up into the pro league, where people are taken care of in the lower leagues. That is no longer the case in Valorant, and it's created this vacuum. The veterans that got used to that money are now desperate, right? You've created a lifestyle around expecting that kind of income. You might be locked into some kind of apartment lease. You might be living a lifestyle with a partner that you can no longer live at all because you can't even get paid, period. And the young, inexperienced talent, the pros who haven't really learned their lesson, they're the ones being targeted the most. People like Braid now have you by the balls, though. If you throw that one game, if you listen to him, you are then on the hook. I don't know what he's going to ask you to do in the future, but to think that blackmail isn't an option for these guys is very naive. If they're going to run a criminal ring in cryptocurrency on Telegram and make hundreds of thousands of dollars, which they could go to prison for, you know, why would they not ask you to cheat in a game? They don't care about the game. Cooker doesn't even play the game. He doesn't have time, he says. It doesn't make sense. Bray, I mean, at least he plays the game a good bit, right? We're lucky enough to find him in real ranked matches. Look at his tracker. We can go back to, let's see, performance right here. And you can see about when, I don't know, maybe Bray got some aim training or something. Look at this win percentage jump up from mid-30s down here. Episode 7, Act 1. This guy came back, got a 75% win rate. Bro almost tripled his headshot percentage. I mean, if this was my win percentage on Neon, I think I might main Neon, but you do you, Bray. You're doing great out there. But what happens when the odds and the payouts on betting sites are on the other end? And now you have to win. One of you might just cheat. And that's how we come to our boy fair. And here we have May 13th. Just 2 days before, if you remember, when Bray said things are getting weird and we got to move to Telegram. You might be wondering, how did the guy that reported fair for cheating end up with the statement for fair cheating? And that's a good question. Maybe for another day, but you know, it obviously got back to Bray. And you could see right here, I mean, it's just a request to send in information, and Riot earmarked several of the rounds that we will now look at. Buckle up. This is where things get a little bit fun.
Oh man.
I'm sure
Oh,
a common
man.
question's going to be, how did I stumble into this?
Oh, now he's showing off.
all
He's like, look at
started
my
with that
traps.
Loss against Blue
Look at
Wall.
my arms.
I don't know. It didn't sit well with me when I signed
Sean
off
Garrett's
the coach
married?
stream.
He's married, right, with
So
kids?
I went back that night and I rewatched the VODs.
Not
I have
available, ladies.
Early in my career, I can't even remember times where I've got out of a game and I thought the other team was cheating in some kind of way. I believe it to be a loser mentality, and it will hinder growth in any kind of competitive sport. So I try not to cope and use these things as excuses.
No
And
chopped
honestly, I
huzz
don't
for
think
Sean.
I ever have in my whole career. This match was different. I was very confident. The coaches were very confident coming into this match, and I'm looking at this and I just couldn't believe it all. Like this.
Yo, I
team
hope
caught
Jose
so
comes
many
back.
Timings, and
I
they
gotta
beat
go in
our
like
team who
17 minutes.
came into this match very, very prepared. Honestly, super prepared for a lot of the stuff Fair ended up doing even. But he just caught immaculate timings across the map, took space in ways that I've never seen anyone take space while using zero utility. So that's when I decided, okay, I have to dive into this, Blue Otter game against Burger Boys. What I'm about to show you is bizarre. Now, what you're gonna notice here is Bob over here at Dish, send it. Absolutely send it. I don't know if I've seen anyone do this. She runs it down and drones from this aggressive spot, the stealth drone on Teo. Now, this drone is seen by everyone. It sees the cipher, it sees people in the deep lines. And so you would think that Bob solo Dish and no one
Doesn't
around
push.
to push would just respect that and let it go. No, not at all.
Wait, so
Bob
they're saying
sends
Bob's a cheater?
The gun isn't even out when you look at Bob through the wall. And on your screen, that's fair. I just watched this one round and I couldn't even believe it. I mean, this looks absurd. Absurd.
Knife out.
And so again, at this point, I'm pretty interested. It keeps getting crazier. Round 6. Again, they're just sending it. They're just sending it. Look, knife out. Like, what? You're playing against a breach Teo Neon. I mean, this is insane. Why are they not counter-utiling is what I'm thinking. So they're just sitting here. I mean, Bob hits some miraculous shots, I'm not going to lie, to get those 2 kills. But then you keep watching, and you can see, even though there's a neural theft, even though 3 people were spotted, or I'm sorry, 2 extra people were spotted Dish, they end up getting that kill on Siku into them. But if you watch Brimstone, watch Zoe Stoll, running with knife out right now. So they get the spike, running knife out. The gun isn't even out. Now, that is crazy. That's crazy. I'm just baffled at this point. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. And this is when I started to realize I don't even think this is a one-person thing anymore. Bob in A main, I'm not even sure.
Hey,
Bob's
what up,
doing
girl?
here. Truthfully, like maybe changing the
2 messages
angle
in the
of her
same day,
camera.
girl?
There's no support, and they're playing a Neon that could run her down. And I mean, watch how this plays out. I mean, so she chickles out wide, immediately gets stunned, peeks out, dies. This guy peeks out, dies.
Bob peeks.
And the round's literally just over. This ult is just crazy to me. There's no way that this feels like a good idea. And then the next part of the play is even more wild. So he goes for the Neon, which obviously is just going to run away and live. Even though the Neon had 1 HP, he boom bots through the smoke to give away his spot. Now look at where these other 2 players are here. Do you think those players can trade? Do you think those players can do anything? Of course not. Now this is the guy that was insta-killing everyone on my team. It doesn't even look like the same person right now. This looks like the same person took horse tranquilizers. Then we get to round 18. I mean, things are getting a little close, so it would be kind of crazy if they won this round and got to 9-9, because they do have to win 2-0. So we are in crunch time right now. We must lose, but we have some good util in this comp. So what are we going to do? Well, we can't make it too obvious. We're going to satchel in. We're going to plant immediately. We're going to fake. We're going to kill in this Cypher. Spike goes down. Now this is where things get absolutely insane. Now they have 3 power ults here. Zeke, the Breach, decided it would be an incredible idea to run out of main right here and just shoot his classic and die.
I didn't really see enough of what Breach
Fair
did.
plants, and honestly has a decent idea for what would be called like a zoning ult in pro play. I actually don't feel like Fair's play in this particular scenario is horrible. At
Number
the pro
3,
level, you know,
hey, what's
pulling
up,
the ult
girl?
out to stop the insta flow,
Oh, you hit
giving
me
some
in
time
both?
on the post for your teammates to
Am I more
reposition.
handsome in portrait or
Also,
landscape,
not
bro?
a bad ult to shoot. If Practo wasn't full HP, this is a kill. So, hits Practo very low. Now, you might be wondering, how do they lose this post plant with all of this utility? How do they do it? It's almost like you can't even defuse the spike if these guys just layer their utility properly. So let's see. Here we go. We have the Brim Molly
Portrait gets up
landing.
close and personal.
That'll shave
There we
off
go.
quite a bit of time. The Boombot comes out. That makes him, you know, aware that no one's coming from this side, so he can watch the other side. It's pretty normal. It's pretty normal. You have Bob playing deep with Teo ult. Okay, we have double ult still. It's kind of crazy. The tap comes in. The Teo ult happens. You can see Fair now ignoring Arcade. Okay, gets killed in the side of the head. Now they immediately Brim ult without waiting for the next tap. I mean, you can even see where the Teo ult is right there. You know, if this happened in a vacuum, I would be inclined to believe that it was an accident. And if also it happened to a team that, you know, hasn't had players playing challengers for multiple seasons now, I would think, okay, maybe that's an accident. But again, we have to just keep seeing it, you know? Fair dies tower. These 3 are taking the site. Both of the ults have been wasted. So what are we going to do?
Ooh, you can see
Well,
my
we
eyes
still
better,
have
girl.
missiles. So holy shit. It's actually great. See what's happening over here. Bob just sitting there, stun out, somehow misses the stun here, gets run down, dies. The Brim is literally just sprinting over here, completely out of the play. And that person dies too. 10-8. It felt like an unlosable round, actually. Let's see what happens on the very following round. We did see that Neon had an op. I think we all saw that, right? And in pro play, you're typically watching people as they run around at the end of the round. You know, so you definitely want to use some util, especially when you have all this util in this comp. So let's see what they do. It's a good time for your IGL to take a nice jump spot. Oh, well, there goes our smokes. We're going to cook up now. You can see they missile out main.
He is monotone, girl. This is Sean Garrett, though. He's pretty
because,
famous in the Valorant community.
Why not? Let's waste.
He's
all
talking
the
about
ults
match
around so we can't win.
fixing in the tier 2 scene.
So
like this is a pretty big
you
deal.
can
What he's
see
talking about.
Bonnie running out of the site. They take the site. Zeke taps the spike. Not plants. There's no util blocking him by the way. Right now. I just want people to realize that. One more look. He's gonna tap the spike. Not plant safe. Watch Bob's aim. Tap, tap, tap. I'm just going to sit in the open. Tap, tap, tap. I'll miss a little bit. Tap, tap, tap. Zeke goes back to plant. Gets spammed. Now let's watch Fair in this 1-on-2. Getting spammed a little. Let me just jiggle a little bit more. Run around. Oh, spam that? Oh, okay. Let's just hit him with the unreal A rush. You know, let's just hit him with it. This is a work of art, quite frankly. So they Teo drone main. They see this op. The Neon dodges the stun, gets a shot. Fair misses. They run up. Now, look at all of this util. Does this look like a good idea to go through this? They have no dish control. They literally have nothing. They're Teo missiles in front of them. Bob is between them. They've stimmed. This Brim is about to molly the other side of this smoke. They don't care. Let's watch. You might be wondering, do they actually get out of this? So they stun the cross smokes, and Bob decides, hit a timing. Let's go. unfucking real. Let's watch Haven just to see, because we could do a side-by-side with Haven, right? A fair play to Haven against both teams.
This is kind of
wild.
wild.
Let's just see what he did against Burger Boys here first, real quick. What are they cooking? So you have that stall smoke that everyone always throws on A. So this stall smoke actually allows people to flood in and play the wall. And it really opens things up for the defense. That's why you see people throw this smoke instead of, a flat smoke anywhere in this rectangle I just drew. Sova, aka Practo, peeked short and gets that kill on Fireball. All right, let's see how Fair enters this. So Fair knows Practo went down short. Okay. Fair's cooking. Let's see what he's cooking. Fair gets the kill back sight. Not a bad play. Not a bad play. Keep in mind, we remember that guy did kill our teammate short and grab a gun. So surely we're gonna 3-2-1 the smoker, or maybe wait for it to fade.
Yeah, okay, I get it. This is
1, 2. Huh. That's an idea, but maybe it's just a
nah.
Let's see what Bob's cooking.
Hold on. They might absolutely be cheating. Some of this stuff's super weird, but yeah, it's definitely yeah. We have 100% seen plays like this in ranked and in the highest levels. Like, how many times did I yell about John QT or Saucy, who would just turn corners? No util, no nothing. He just turned the corner, bop, die as the initiator. Like, that's in tier 1. Like, stuff happens, right? You make bad assumptions, but that's not to say, right? We don't know for certain he's not cheating. It's wild, though, for sure. Man. All right. We got 3 minutes. Actually, I'm just going to watch.
Let's see what she's cooking. FlyQuest, Red Superstar, played so well against us, Secondary Duelist, rotating all over, always at the hits. Let's see the same. Oh. Maybe if we slow it down a little bit, it'll be better. Let's check it out. You got this, Bob. Oh. I would say maybe she ran out of mouse pad, but it looks like she doesn't even have a mouse pad. On to the next round. Check out this insane B rush. Now this is, of course, off of barrier. We're gonna run B. Now, what do you think the top priority would be? Jet has the spike. Maybe you want to smoke the links. Use some of that breach util. Maybe you could do the updraft dash onto top site. I actually saw Fair do that in his collegiate game. Maybe he could ask for a smoke top site and updraft dash on it. Any kind of info util, like the Teo drone backside.
Man,
stun.
so he's saying this Fair guy is cheating.
Pop stash. We got to break that cam. For sure you got to break that cam. So, but you got to miss it first. You got to get tagged. You got to go tap, look around, and try to dash out, but oh, you missed another dash. Dang, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. So he misses the dash, dies with the spike. Everyone literally just dies in the smoke. And that was a pretty good hit. Let's just see how he enters B one more time. Because against us, he doesn't clear left or right, so. Damn, this cam! This cam! Holy, it's fucking him up. Oh my god. Yes, he did indeed,
little,
as the duelist, enter B, look back at the cam, ignore C-Link, ignore back sight, ignore everything.
Jose is back. All right, we pause this. This is Sean Garris talking about potential match throwing in Tier 2 Valorant. And this is him talking about examples of it. Jose, I'm glad you're back, brother. I have to leave in a couple minutes. I will likely be back tonight for gaming night streams where I'll be playing. Either Rivals or Valorant. Depends on what the group is doing. But did you get the stuff settled? And can you come back tomorrow to talk about this stuff? Hey, all right. So I wouldn't make any investments yet. Okay. So tomorrow or tonight will be a little bit tough because I'm gaming. I'm happy to answer questions, but you know, if I'm gaming, it'll just be a little bit slower and all that sort of stuff. But tomorrow we'll start going over actual investments, how to look at each account, what to invest, how to invest in these accounts tax efficiently, and then number one, your risk tolerance, the goal and the risk tolerance for this money. Once we do that, we will be solid. But I'm pretty much locking into 12 to 4 p.m. Eastern time or 3 to 7 p.m. Eastern time during the day. I might be a little early, a little late. We'll see how it goes. And then night stream, so we will see. But it was fun working with you today, Jose. All right, that works out. Hey, what state are you in, Jose? Did you already tell me this? I apologize if you already told me this. Was it California? Yeah, okay. All right, brother. It's expensive out there. Good luck. But I will be back tonight. I'm almost positive. Maybe not, though, because my wife and I need to watch Andor. If I am, it'll be late. But I will 100% be back tomorrow, Jose, and we are going to crush it. By the end of tomorrow, you're going to be a pro. And if you get an opportunity, Jose, I have a bunch of clips. Some of them, I think all of them would be good for you, man. So if you got time, I released some long form content videos as well, but you might be able to get a lot from these videos and then come with more questions, but we'll hit stuff tomorrow. But Jose, have a good one, brother. Soft. Hopefully either YouTube, here, let me, this is where a lot of them are. Or wait, hold on, does this work? Hey, there we go. So all of the clips are the same. Oh, that's not Twitter anymore, huh? That's X. Does this even work? Hold on. Okay, it does. It does work. All right, but if you either TikTok or YouTube would be my thing, whichever one you like. Go searching on there, and then come hit me with any questions you got, okay? And then I have an ask of you, but I actually want to wait. Yeah. Well, at some point, Twitter.com has to stop working, right? They're gonna make it quit. But Jose, if once I earn your trust, if you ever have anybody who needs help, I would I'd love for you to pass it along, brother. I'm there. But we'll talk about all that stuff tomorrow. Soft Jose, have a good night. Everybody in the world, have a good night. I love you, and we'll catch you tomorrow at the latest. Bye, everybody.